Or it's like bodybuilding, book fishing. Book fishing. I'm book fishing this morning. Higher than me. Well, you'll hear it pour out of me piece by piece. Take all my remarks here on these YouTube broadcasts. Take out the breaks, put it together in one long strip. You kind of have it. Oh, little yin and yang and wow. I started to break down with a psychologist one time, and the man, I kept seeing, I'd kind of drift off and talking, and when I looked back at him, his eyes were rolled back in his head. He was quite a guy. He couldn't take more than an hour. He was exhausted. He's like, I'll see you again next week. I'll tell you, he was an astounding human being. I'll remember him forever. Priceless man. I didn't see him enough. I'm sorry I didn't. He told me the process had to work. Got to give it time to work. Whoo! Wow. He deposited like a soup. Your mind. He put a few drops of something in there called accurate witnessing of you. He narrated me to myself. Wow! That'll work. Some of these guys, you only see them a couple times, and I'm sorry I don't get to see them forever. I would like to live in their basement. They wouldn't be offended by me. He'd know just how to get me to cooperate with anything he's got going on in his house, and I'm sure I would. And I'm sure it's all lovely stuff, because all of it would be nice, and I wouldn't have any trouble doing it. It'd be the timing of me being excited. I live by myself, so I can do it. When I live with other people, I don't do it this way. Sorry. When I'm by myself, I let her out. Why not? Why not let her out when you're by yourself? Why not? I asked the police officer, I live by myself. Why not? I said, I don't see anything wrong with it either. Great police officer. So many of them. I found the logic of a police officer probably superior to so many logics I've ever met in my life. Get in trouble with them, with the people meowing about you. And when they go lie to the police officer about you, and the police officer comes and talks to you, and just lets you have your say, and is honest with both sides, some of these police officers are so benevolent, a priest looks like an idiot. To me. And I've been around both in my life. And the police officer making the priest look like a moron. The priest believes gossip and rumor. The police officer does not believe gossip and rumor. In most cases. Can't afford to kill him. Kill her. They have to stay accurate to stay alive. So they'll give you a chance at accurate when you're willing to give it to them. And hold court right there. Damn good court. With sense of humor. Because we all have to get along. What's that? Sense of humor. I ain't so great, neither are you, and I give you room, and I give me room. Simple as that. I'll work with you. Most of these people calling the police are just people who are too stubborn to work with someone. Most cases. All these tragedies start with nothing. Why did the police get involved in the first place? Again and again, these social tragedies where you collared and forced the police into a situation that you are an incubator of crap. And then you want the police officer to walk right into it and behave just so benevolent. Well, what's benevolent there before he got there? What? He killed somebody. What else could he do? You threatened him. Especially when you run as a hysterical human being into a crowd of people, are you threatening a police officer? Are you? Why do I say that? Because of what they told that man's mind. When he sees you running hysterical into a crowd, he is horrified. Want to bet? And he'll shoot you right in the back. Defending that crowd. Now, is it correct? Maybe not, and I don't agree with it either. And I told the police officer, and he agreed with me, there's a lot of reasons people run from a police officer. It doesn't mean they're dangerous at all. He said, I agree with that. Yes, he did. I talked to police officers about these very issues I see in the news. Why wouldn't you? They're not allowed to say a lot because why? They're insured. Things that are insured, are they allowed to talk off the top of their head? Are they? Maybe that's why court doesn't get to talk off the top of their head, because it's all insured. How can anything have justice not talking off the top of its head? How? And well, as long as it's insured, can it? Because the insurance company's remarks are the last word. Yes, they are! Especially how you reason the effect of it in your mind. Last word. As long as you get that insurance around, you're in conflict of interest because you're always going to go to it in your mind. Every time. Want to bet? Let's see you stay out of it. And you won't be able to. Because you're eating with it. You're staying warm with it. You're caught in it. You're in a dilemma. Big time. You got to have a confession of that, said John the Baptist, emphatically. And you better already had the confession going before you met him. Let me tell you. He didn't like newcomers. If you didn't what he said, fruit of repentance, he wouldn't even talk to you. You keep that well in mind too, John the Baptist. Somebody this planet could not stand right now. John the Baptist was living right now. John the Baptist would eat everyone's ass out on the globe. Want to bet? And probably admire your official that you keep saying is the reason. He'd know the official isn't correct. Well, he'd watch how you're living and call that a worse situation. Yeah, he would. He was a very honest man with himself. Especially accurate about what was going on around him. Extremely accurate. Very accurate man. John the Baptist. Are you accurate? That's how you use terms, is accuracy.